Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition with me, Bring It On. So before we continue exploring, we are going to take care of the Archean and Empty quest. So the ideal way to handle this is to pickpocket the items off these guys. We don't have that ability, so we're going to kill them. That's the body that we gave to him. This is the necklace that you need.
Yes.
And that's that.
I'm gone.
What could at once?
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
You need me at
All right.
once.
And what's done is
I'm
done.
here to help.
I think Nemfree is here, right? I think it's this house. At least I hope so. Yep. Alright. We can turn this into her.
At once.
Hello there.
You are a sweet fool, but a fool nonetheless. Here, take this scroll and go. I have no further need of you.
Yes.
Alright, then we attack her.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Then we get the necklace and her ring.
What could I do next? I'm here to help.
That's that. Then we return back to Sorcerer's Sundries and turn in that quest. I think she was worth more than Archean was. So Archean was only 900, right? Yeah, he was only 900.
You need at once.
Huh. So I guess she was the more powerful of the two? Fascinating. Yeah, we'll turn this in, then we'll go explore Northwestern Baldur's Gate. So we go talk to this guy.
Yeah, mate.
Ah, the Bloodstone Amulet of Archean and Nemfree's Onyx Ring. I hope no blood was shed to get... Whoops. I hope no blood was shed to get these, for that may yet rest heavy on your conscience. Fools are to be suffered in this world, not slaughtered. Be what may, at least they may find some peace. As for these trinkets, you might as well sell them somewhere as they are of little use to anyone. For your troubles, I will give you this cloak. Maybe of some use to you in the future.
I have no more room for that. Dropped it.
Not dropped.
Yes?
Potions of magic protection, I think? Have anything else? Probably not. Alright. Let us sell the stuff. I'm just gonna sell that. We don't need that. Or these for that matter. We'll hold on to all that for now.
Huh? I'm
Alright.
here to help. I'm here to help.
Westward.
Hey, friend. Good
Hi, what's
to
up,
meet a
Ocellus?
fine sod such as yourself.
Have you heard? The question of declaring war on Am is being put before the Duke's Council. Oh no, what do you think their decision will be? The Dukes are too set in their ways, too comfortable there. It's all part of their cat and mouse game with Am to negotiate a better deal on the iron trade. Still, the suggestion of war has only been that until now. A suggestion, not an eventuality, brought to the table to be considered. Alright, 1 second, the game is going to freeze. I had to make sure that was
I'm here to
recording.
help.
Is this the house I think it is? Yeah, alright, so we're gonna go in here. This is not gonna be easy. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna go in there yet. I want to rest before I head in that house. There's a pretty challenging fight in there, if I remember correctly. Oh, here we go. Perfect, we can rest in here after we deal with the quest in here.
At once.
Yep, this way.
I will have Emily run around if she stops being stuck inside of
Make
Jahira.
as you direct.
What could at once?
As you
Come on,
direct.
guys.
I care not. Huh, this way.
There we go.
I've done had
I
enough of
should have
this.
joined the army.
I'm frightfully sorry, but this room is off limits for the time being. No offense intended, you understand. It's just that we've a rather nervous guest who insists their room be kept under strictest lock and key. Frightfully sorry, but you cannot pass. Yeah, we can't go upstairs. I remember that, being super frustrated at it. I could kill the guards, of course, and just walk past, but I won't. Can't steal in front of the cook. It's okay.
I'm gone.
As with most paintings, I assume this one is trapped. No, I was about to click on it to see, but yeah, okay, cool. I think that's the Helm of Baldur, right?
I'm gone.
I could be wrong about that.
You need me?
Alright, let's rest
At
up,
once.
because we're about to actually have a confrontation here.
You want some whiskey?
Good eve. The Helm and Cloak stands ready to serve thee in a swift and relaxing manner. I trust you are aware that our provender is a touch more pricey than some of the lesser respected inns about town. This is true, though I've always maintained that you will get what you pay for. Is there anything I can do for you? Yeah, we'll rest up real quick. Oops.
At once.
You want some whiskey?
I would like to rest.
Yes.
Alright, then we're actually going
I'm
to
here to
position,
help.
because I remember this fight as well, so you don't have to do this next fight. I'm choosing to. Let's do it this way, actually. Let's get everybody in here.
Can I do my best?
So I think they come in through the main door.
Cool one, sir.
So let's
You
get
have
Khalid
need
up
of me?
front.
I can, but try.
What can I do
You
to help?
point, full plate, and
You've asked
fucking
you the rest.
steel. Less butt
You
kicking
need
for
me?
goodness.
Yeah, we'll do it this way.
Hello, pal.
Farlook. I share a glass with Gorpal Hind and his band of merry fools. I think they all say the same thing except for
Hello.
Gorpal.
You need
Alright.
something, stranger?
Ahoy, fellow adventurers! Come share a glass with Gorpal Hind and his band of merry fools. Seated with me are Farlock the Fearless, Turpin the Roaring Ranger, and Nellick the most devious and fiendish of thieves. We owe him money, so he gets the good title. But away with these meager introductions. Sidle up to the bar and tell us a tale of your latest adventures. Well, we've been through the Cloakwood and fought our way through every level of guarded and secret iron mine at its heart. There are mages at every turn, casting lightning bolts and fireballs into the heart of our party, before stepping through their dimension doors to renew their attacks from another flank. Aye, there was loss and carnage, but I revel in the memory of it still. Iron mines in the Cloakwood. Your tales are tall indeed, we are richer for the telling. Consider yourselves honorary members of the Merry Fools, and may ale and friendship always flow within these hallowed halls. A toast, you drunkards, to Donald and the winsome souls that surround us now.
I'll crush your face, I will.
Aye, Gredick.
Dead and done.
Clear the way for Gredick and the Maulers of Undermountain. If you truly be Maulers of Undermountain, you can clear your own way. I don't sweep the streets before common braggarts. No one stands between the Maulers and their ale. Ready your weapons, men. We have some garbage to pick up. Alright, so in this case, we want to take care of the casters first.
Go for the eyes.
As is tradition. Are there any other casters? Oh, this guy's casting. Let's take care of that.
Yes.
Is this guy laying a smackdown on me? What's going on over here?
What can I do to help?
Is this guy a cleric? I don't know. Let's take care of the archer next. If I see him casting any spells, I'll focus that guy.
All right.
Oh, am I throwing axes? What's going on here?
Yes.
Oh, he's casting spells. Yeah, he's a cleric, alright.
You wish. You'll not get far.
We don't tolerate any spell casting from the enemy party.
Only what you deserve.
Alright, so there is a diplomatic solution to this situation. I chose not to go that route for a very specific reason. And that reason is this axe. I think it's the best axe in the game.
What you want?
I might be mistaken about that. I don't think that I am.
What can I do to help?
So we'll grab that.
Cool one, sir.
We'll have Minsk hold on to it.
You need me?
Alright, let me talk to Corporal Hind. Did he lose any of his
Yep.
companions? 2, 3.
I've done had enough of this.
He may have lost 1.
The hero is up.
Need something, stranger?
We've been honored by your presence tonight, and awed by your prowess. I beg your leave, however, for some of my men are wounded, and must seek attention elsewhere. May the houses of Donald and Corporal Hind be ever graced with each other's friendship. Come, men, and carry your wounds bravely. So 1, 2... Yeah, looks like he lost
You
one
need
guy.
me?
Also, he went upstairs. He didn't leave
I'm
with the
here
rest
to
of them.
help. At once.
Alright, so we can actually go back to this house now. Now that we've rested. I think this is the house that has a bunch of enemies inside of it. And to be on the safe side, I will buff up before we head inside.
Record no less than done.
Everybody grouped up for the
Whatever they
buffing.
need. Nature's servant awaits. They wish my ears.
I'm here to help.
I care not. I've done had enough
Yes.
of this.
Alright, inside. Yeah, this is the house for sure.
Record.
Alright, we're gonna have her
As directed.
summon Monster 3 over here.
Yes, oh, as you direct.
What can I do to help? At once. You need me?
Whatever they need. No less.
Deserve.
You've as good as done. They will as directed.
Should be okay. I do want to get Minsk somewhere safe. He's out here in the middle of all this fighting.
Unless squeaky wheel gets stuck.
Yes. Run if you wish. You will not
Cool
get
one,
Record.
You point, I punch. Let's talk more
What can I
fight.
do to help?
Cool one.
All right.
Oh, no. You need me?
Oh, he'll be
You
fine.
point, I punch.
Oh, no.
Nature's
Let's go and get like a
servant
summon
awaits.
insects going or something.
Yes.
Cut this guy down.
Justice.
Whatever they need.
For justice. Oh, no.
There we go. Easy 2000 experience.
Back here.
Alright,
As directed.
What can I do? I'm here to help.
down they go. Oh, there's another one in here. It's fine. Come here, you jerk. Alright, yeah, there's the guy we need to talk to. Awesome. Things are going well.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
I don't know if this guy cares if we steal from him or
Yep,
not.
this way.
I'll do my best.
I care not. I am gone.
She's over encumbered, that's fine. Give that to him along with this. Yeah, it doesn't look like he cared. I'm gonna detect evil real quick, because I think he might be evil.
Yes.
Yep, he's evil. Let's talk to him.
Something, stranger.
You've done well to bypass all of my guardians. I should be angry with you, but to be truthful, I've been on the lookout for skilled adventurers. So I would ask you, do you wish to help me in a task, or would you rather die? We want to die. What is it that you want us to do? First of all, my name is Degradal. I think I said that right. I can only assume that you're Donald, the adventurer who has been stirring up so much trouble in the recent past. Now that introductions are done, let us get down to business. My task is very simple. Some years ago, an evil band of mercenaries were all petrified while trying to break into the home of Ramazith. For those of you with limited vocabulary, petrified means turned to stone. Anyhow, one of these adventurers had in his possession an item of power, the helm of Baldur. Ramazith didn't know this at the time, and so, after turning them all to stone, he simply sold their bodies to an art collector living in the heart of Baldur's Gate. What I'd like you to do is find these statues, turn them back to flesh, and take the item. And how would he turn them from stone back to flesh? Very simple, really. I'll give you these 6 scrolls of stone to flesh. Use them on the statues when you find them. The estate can be found just west of the fairgrounds in the center of town. Good luck, and don't entertain any thoughts about betraying me. It could be very hazardous to your health.
What could I? I'm here to help.
Alright, so the statues we found in that guy's home, that I was trying to remember what they did, that's what this is for.
At once.
But I thought that we found the helm of Baldur already. It was the, it was this helm. Right? I think that's the helmet. Well, let's finish exploring Northwest Baldur's Gate. Still more quests to be found
You're a
here.
queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
You need me? I'm here to help.
What you want? This way.
Let's blow through these houses real quick.
This way. Good on you if you saved the day.
Some easy money. There we go.
I'm here to help.
I think I'm just gonna start sending Imoen into houses by herself. Unless there's a named
I'm
figure,
gone.
then I'll send in
I'm gone.
other characters. Go ahead and lockpick that. Not gonna steal in front of that guy, though he might not care.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Nope, he cares. Okay.
I've done had enough of this.
Yeah, that'll speed things up a little bit if I just send her in and get it done that way.
This way.
What spell is that? Color spray.
I'm gone.
By Firkus.
I've done had enough of this.
Assuming he has a quest for us, so we'll
You need
grab
me?
What you want?
Yes, I'm here to help. What could I do to help?
all of these guys. What's going on, Firkus?
A stout hammer will fix most any bandit.
There's a fat man by the name of Algernon staying at Feldepost Inn in Beregost. He keeps a cloak with him in his room. I need you to get your larcenous hands on it and bring it back to me. I assure you that your reward will be handsome. Try not to kill him. Just filch it off his person.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
Alright, do you care if I steal? Nope.
You need me?
Perfect.
At once.
I care not. I'm gone.
Enter our
Cities
Silver
are
Shield's
always
estate.
So intimidating.
So we're gonna
So
go.
many people.
We're gonna go inside of the estate. There's not a lot of reason for us to.
Yes, at once.
I mean, there's some loot that we can claim while we're in there, but we can't do anything with any of the individuals because we didn't bring Eldoth with us.
I'm gone.
Because there's a potential companion inside the estate. You have to have Eldoth in your party to get her. That's, I mean, that's the whole purpose of this quest, is to come here and get Sky Silver Shield. Go ahead in there. I'm just going to send Emwyn in by herself.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I lied. We're going to bring everybody
I'm
inside.
here to gather your party before venturing forth.
What you want?
Alright, so
I've
we're not
done
supposed to be in
had
here.
enough of this.
I think we'll end up fighting the guards.
I should have joined the army.
If he not run the guard, he shouldn't follow us all the way in here.
I should have joined the army.
Nope, he's following us all the way in here. Alright, we'll talk to
I
him.
should have joined the army.
You there. What are you doing in the estate of Entar Silvershield? I don't know. We're here because we have dealings to discuss with Entar Silvershield. My associates and I have come all the way from Waterdeep. Perhaps you could leave us to our business now. We haven't heard of this. You look more like thieves to me. You'll be treated as such. No? I'm not a thief.
You need me?
If I talk to
I
you
should have joined the army.
with him. Alright then, carry on. Alright, so if I use my paladin, obviously, because my charisma,
I'm gone.
everything's all good. I think he talked to Khalid last time, and that's not good. Khalid doesn't have a way with words.
I should have joined the army.
If you're gonna come talk to me over here.
What you? I've done had
Hey,
enough of this.
no, don't talk to them. Oh.
Yep, this way.
Alright, good. I lured the guard in here, so I might be able to safely loot these two chests, right? Awesome. Works for me. Let's give him all these gems that we found. Potions, sure you can have these. There's one more gem, I believe, or a necklace. Alright, let's go upstairs. Actually, let's bring my paladin upstairs. So that's where all the important people are. And he's the one with all the persuasion. So there's Sky. Let's grab Emwyn as well.
This way. I've done had enough of this.
On account of all the free experience.
You need me? At once.
Can I help you?
Who are you? What are you doing here? We're here to rescue you from the clutches of your vile father. Who are you? Help! Help! Yes, so without Eldoth, you can't
I'm
recruit her.
gone.
Just so you guys know. And I don't think she'll let us steal in front of her either. Yeah, no, she's not a fan.
I'm gone.
And I don't think we can talk to him either. He's not a fan of us.
You need me? I'm here to
We'll
help.
try it.
You're a queer fuck.
I'll send her downstairs real quick. So I don't think...
Yes. What could I
Well,
do to help?
I probably should have left her upstairs. Oh well. Let's try talking to Entar.
What are intruders doing in my home?
Who are you? What are you doing in my estate? Guards. We have intruders. Yeah, so we can't
You need. I'm here to help.
talk to him. That's okay. Is there anything...
Well, I never.
Excuse me, but I don't know any of you. Perhaps you could tell me what you're doing in my room. Sorry, we must have wandered a little too much. We're business associates of Entar. We just arrived from Waterdeep this morning. Perhaps we could inquire as to your identity. Why, I'm Umbrella, the wife of Entar Silvershield. Now leave my room immediately before I tell my husband how indiscreet you've been in your wanderings. Okay, well, I'll just go downstairs. Yeah, so not a lot to do here unless you are...
Huh? You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Doing Eldoth's
You
quest.
must gather your party before venturing forth.
And if you have Eldoth in your party, you can recruit Sky, Silver Shield, and then you can extort... He tells you about it when you first meet him out in Cloakwood. You can extort Entar, and I think you get regular payments from him as well. It's not like a one-time thing.
You're a queer fellow. This way.
I'll have her run up here.
I've done had enough of this.
It's an
This
easy
way.
experience.
This way.
Oh, is he gonna leave? Or does he care if I steal? Aha, he doesn't. What's that potion I grabbed? Potion of Insight. You know what? I don't need it.
What you want? This way.
Yes,
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
what could I
This
do
is
to
an
help?
inn, right? Yeah, okay.
I'm here to help.
Send everybody inside of this.
Hello, pal.
Connolly Finn. Glad to make your acquaintance there, by golly. What might you be needing from old Connolly Finn? A tale of treachery amidst the nobles, or a bit of back alley skullduggery? I hear many things while tipping a bit of ale. What do you know of the Iron Throne and their activities here in town? The Iron what? I know little of merchants and business. Tales of stuffy old storekeeps don't make for good ale tales. Now if you'd wanted a ribald story of a noble lass and the gutter snipe roustabout she was seeing on the sly, then I could have helped you. Nothing more than fluff to entertain for a moment or more. What bullish tales have been thrown about the bar lately? Oh, we've many a tale from the undercellar, and those that try to go there unseen. Oft was the time I bumped against a patron so as to accidentally drop the hood from their face. More disreputable folk than I have made quite a tidy living soliciting donations from those that wish to remain anonymous. I would advise against the practice, however. If they can afford to pay ye, they can also afford to have someone else remove ye.
You need me?
That makes sense.
I've done had enough of this. This way.
Baron Old Man. I'm pretty sure all these are locked, right? Yeah. Alright, don't want the potion of defense. It doesn't do anything for me.
At once.
Stairs are closed due to poor workmanship. Yeah, same as the other taverns in that same
Need
layout.
something, stranger.
A hail and well met, young'un. Have you come to old Baronol, or Borinol, for a tale or two of life in the realms? Or are you just strolling about meeting the folks of Baldur's Gate? Have you any interesting tales? Well, I have tales. Whether they're interesting or not is a matter of debate, I suppose. I could share one with you, though it likely has no bearing on anything of importance. Nothing at all to be gained from the telling, save a moment of time well spent. By all means, go right ahead. I shall then. It was the dawning of a new year, and Chester Blackboot and I were off to rally our friends and storm the gates of the old Firewine ruins. Bella Stablehand was at the head. She was the eldest, you understand. We pretty much agreed that she would take point and absorb most of the initial damage where we attacked. Of course, Velen had her father's axe too, and that made her an imposing sight at the forefront. She was tall as a pine and could deliver a backhand like you were so much silt on the breeze. I remember a time when she and Chester, this was Chester Allendale, no relation to the Blackboots, and a good thing too. The Blackboots had not patience for Vela and her shenanigans. Well, Chester and Vela were splunking in the Oldcaster, at least that's what the kids called it in those days. And their father comes up, and by golly, Vela Vela up and belts Chester so hard he didn't hit the ground for a week. Vela's father sees this and laughs so hard he plumb forgets he's mad. He's like that, though, and the day he passes up a good joke will be the day he passes on entirely. I remember a time... I don't mean to be critical, but does this story have an end, or a beginning for that matter? Stories continue long after the exciting bits end, youngin'. You'll miss a lot of life if you don't pay attention to anything outside of swinging the axe and smacking the head. Ah well, people had more patience in my time. Why, Buck Longbrow could stare at corn from seed to harvest, though ours was a bit shaky after the fall. Leave me be. Poor guy.
Yes, at once.
He had good intentions.
What could I do?
I'll rest up
You
again.
want some whiskey?
I didn't read what that guy says. What did he
You
say?
want some whiskey?
If you complaints about the service, there's a wall out back. Okay, we've read this one before. I'm gonna skip these
Need me?
because we
I'm
still have
here
a
to help.
fair bit to explore. I don't want this episode to be an hour long if I can
once.
help it.
You're this way.
So I don't know if this is 1 or 3 containers, but I checked all 3
A
just to be
decent
safe.
place refreshing. So many we meet are lacking.
Yeah.
What you want? I'm gone. This way.
There's a guy named Quinn, so we'll have
I've done
my
had
paladin
enough
come
of
up and
this.
talk to that guy. Was that potion or magic defense? A potion of magic defense. I think she can identify. Yeah. Well, she doesn't use longbows, so that's useless.
What could I do to help? I'm here to help. You need me?
I will have my paladin talk to Quinn.
At once.
Something on your mind?
There's some oddcakes causing chaos upriver, along the east bank, just north of that Umberlee priestess. They took down my pal Nestor, and they near hauled me under too. That's why I'm so glum now. Nestor's mama's gonna want something of his to bury, but I'm still getting too many nightmares and all to go back there.
At once.
So,
once.
I think those are the onkegs that are in this area, where we talked to the witch that was cursing the farmers down here. If I'm not mistaken. We've already cleared them out, so I'm curious if I can do that quest again. Or if I sold what I needed.
Yes.
So there may have been some like jewelry or something that I needed to grab. I feel like I'm making pretty good time in this area. And I remember this area a little better than I have some of the previous areas, so
Yep, this way.
that's probably why it's going a little faster. We have one more, I think the twins
I'm
quest
gone.
is here. There's a quest about a couple of twins being stalked, I think?
What could I?
It might be a different area in Baldur's Gate, but I think that's what this area right here is. This house. Yeah, we've been everywhere else, so that's cool.
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
Do they care if I steal from them? It's the same item as the other.
Cool. Squeaky wheel, get
need me?
stuck
At
in.
once.
You point butt kicking for goodness.
Alright, let's talk to the twin.
At once.
I want my mommy.
Hi, I'm Louise. That's my twin sister Laerta. We're 9. Hi, I'm Laerta. That's my twin sister Louise. Mom and Dad don't believe us, but there's a boogeyman that comes and looks in our window every night. We're real glad we're twins, because if there were only one of us, then there'd be no one to hold on to when we get scared.
Yes. What can I do to help? I'm here to help.
I want my mommy.
Leave us alone, will you? Nothing for you here.
It's weird he didn't trigger the first time I talked to her. I guess I had to talk to her specifically, and not to her sister. My name is Gervise, and as you can tell, I am a mage. The two young girls within that fateful room face a dark and uncertain future. They've already come under the eye of a powerful druid who goes by the name of Voltine. She's polymorphed herself into what I know not, in an effort to infiltrate the house and abduct the twins in the night. Please believe me, Voltine must be found, or the twins are in grave danger indeed. And she just popped up right there. I don't know why he even says she's polymorphed into something.
Yeah?
How pertinent of you to spy on a lady as she's changing. My name is Voltina Bulai, but you may call me Voltine if you wish. There's a dirty old mage in these parts. His name is Gervise, and he lurks around at night, peering in through people's windows. As it is a hobby you seem to share, may I presume that you are close acquaintances? So I have no idea how to discern who is actually the boogeyman that's spying on these poor children.
You're this way.
But there's an easy way to do it, and that's just by casting Detect Evil, wherever that's at. Here it is. She's not evil, he's evil.
Yes.
He's the bad guy. Kill him. And that's that.
I'm here to help.
Also, I think he's worth more experience as well. So I think you're supposed to kill him because he's worth more experience. Let me talk to Voltine.
Yeah?
So, you proved yourself to be of some use after all. As I told you, Gervise was a dirty old man, and the city is safer without him. Here, allow me to give this wand as a thank you for your services rendered. And that should be a wand of polymorph, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm here to help.
Then we talked to Laerta. You scared away the boogeyman, didn't you? Here, Mom says give this scroll. I think it's supposed to protect you from any other boogie people you find. 1,000 experience and a scroll of protection from evil. There we go. Let's give it to her.
You need me?
All right, that's that. Another quest well handled. And I think we're done in this area. In the next episode, I plan on actually going back. We're going to do the... sorry, I have to go to the edge. I'm going to do the quest that we found here. We have the quest for Quinn, where we have to go to where those Onkegs were. We have to go to Baragost and deal with... steal that cloak. And then if we go to Central Baldur's Gate and try and find the Helm of Balduran from the statues. Yeah, so that'll be what we do in the next episode to clear up some of our quest log. And then the episode after that, we'll continue exploring the rest of Baldur's Gate. Only 2 more sections to go. I got the southwest and the south mixed up before. I think the southwest is where the Flaming Fist headquarters is at. So we're going to spend a little bit of time there because I think there's a fair bit of questing to be done in that region. That's why I wanted to save it for last, so it didn't take multiple episodes. But we'll see.
What can I do to help?
But yeah, next episode, we're going to leave Baldur's Gate and do some questing. You know, take a break from these confining walls. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.